Hello, Master Welch here. I had a little project that I needed to work on, so I had to dig this out. I needed to do a firmware update, and I received a new volume, their first volume of a game release for it. So I figured I'd do a little unboxing. I never showed this off much. I see a few videos on it, people just trying to review it, but not really show off the actual hardware and what came bundled in. I put a can of soda there as reference just to how big the box is. And yeah, I'll open it up, show you all the contents, and then we'll show some video off of the actual gameplay itself in clips. So let's get this going here. You're not going to see my face because you can see my face on stream. That doesn't matter, but here's a can of pop for reference. So it's going to probably be about two cans tall, roughly, probably by 1, 2, 3, 3.5 soda cans long. Here's the width of it. You're gonna have about 2.5 can lengths wide. And then, as you can see on the side, it just says Taito Corporation. They're having a 70th anniversary this coming year, which is pretty amazing to believe some of these companies have been around that long. That gaming was actually around that long in forms of like parlor games, things like that. Small little, like even in the Shenmue games, they show off like the little old like dart games that kept scores and things like that. So it's kind of where it all originated. The idea is it's kind of neat. It shows some information on the back here in obviously Japanese. And you can make some of it out, like, you know, it supports a SD card, one SD card slot. Taito 70, that's interesting that they put that on there, because it'll be 70 years this 2023, this coming August. They're already doing promotions on it. I've been checking out the Twitter. Zuntada 35 anniversary, the 35th anniversary of their musical group. So they're pretty interesting. And then it's kind of neat here that this emblem here is shown up a lot on like games from the 80s, and it has ties to anime or something like that. This is kind of interesting. It's telling you obviously dual gender, knife use, gun use. So this is some kind of rating thing here. That's kind of neat. I never noticed that before. So maybe this 0B, maybe that means that's a rating or a region. I don't know. But yeah, there's some more of the information. Kind of neat. For Japan only. But hey, I ordered it from Amazon and it showed up. So the other side of the box, same thing, the Taito. And then we got the front. And then when you rotate it over, this is what the top of the box looks like. You know, it has their logo. And then the bottom of the box just shows that, you know, just the pink packaging. In which, you know, to print this would have been probably kind of an expensive build for the print itself, you know. We'll put our soda for reference over here for now. And dig that back out as needed. So I'll go ahead and crack this top open, in which it's a tab like this. You just kind of flip it open like that, and then it opens up. You get a one way like that. Let me look and make sure we're catching everything here on that. So yeah, you got your lid here. I'll back the zoom up just a little. Catch your lid there. Lid here, this is all, you know, pink right there. Then you open up the top. Here, this is just a candid shot here. It's nothing too professional, I guess, but so came with a keychain. Has their little iconic Taito from Shake and Pop or Bubble Pop, whichever one of those guys. So there's a keychain in it, and one of these was a bonus because this is actually a package bundle. You could actually buy just the system in a smaller form, but I've got the bundle set. So this was like a bonus item. There's a mouse pad right here for it. That was I think a bonus for these bundles. And then they released these prints. These are like a A12 print or something. They put a couple in there. This one's Roston, and then there's another one. There was another one in here. I don't see it. This is just the Roston. But yeah, I don't know what these are for really. They almost look like they're like a folder, but they're some kind of graphic. And the U.S. got the Roston and another one, or we were supposed to get another one, but we didn't get it because last minute printing issues. And I remember kind of messaging them about it, saying, "Hey, I want that other print. You guys said you were going to include that," but they just apologized, gave a little small discount on the item because, I don't know, they just did that. So, came with a magazine here, Taito Station. I haven't even looked at this yet, but some kind of magazine, probably going over the games and the history. It's obviously all in Japanese. Then the top comes off, and what just looked like it took a little damage in shipping because these little pieces of cardboard were ruptured, and one of the corners actually had a little bit of a crack in it, but no big deal. I mean, the product's fine. So as the bundle, you get one of these controllers, which is like a control pad. And I've checked these out. I've opened these up and played it a little bit, but I never really got much into it, just due to stuff that was going on. But yeah, so this, I'm gonna break it out here after this update and check out this other game. But so there's a control pad here, so you get a controller. I'll show you this stuff as we open it up to unbox. Actually, I can do it now, I guess. Well, we'll do it as separate pieces. That makes better sense. There's a little insert. If I can remember how to put this all together. And then you really gotta dig this one out. Another controller came with this. This is a trackball. This is pretty big. I mean, as you can see, it's as wide as this box. It's as wide as the box, so it's a big trackball. I actually have not opened this trackball to play with it yet. I don't think I opened this to look at it. So we'll look at that here in a minute. And then we got, oh man, we'll just get this out. This will help. This is the actual unit. And I think at this point I'll just take this down here and set this down. You've seen the box. This is the actual unit, the Taito Egret Mini 2. Then on the side here shows some game screens. Then on the back, kind of like a technical specs of the system. Here it shows you all the compatible controllers. You got the trackball with the additional game that came with it. It added a few more games to the library because they were all trackball. This is weird though. You got the ribbon for the 40, you got the 35th Zuntata, and then you got the 70th Taito. So you got a lot of dates going into this. And then we got the control stick. This is a control stick. Packaging, Taito, Egret, little dude on there. This is a control stick, and then the back side shows you, you know, in reference. This is pretty big too. I didn't show you the back side of this either. It shows the trackball. the obvious Taito, Egret, little dude on there. I don't know his name. The things that got me interested in Taito was not that little dude that I can remember, but he's an iconic guy. So nice. And then there's the controller. You got some QR codes on this stuff. And then we got a couple more pieces of stuff that came in this. Just promo type stuff. We have, if I can get it out, this is supposed to be some cards that you put in the top of the arcade machine at the top of, so like right here, there's a little shield thing, and you put the cards up on the top of it like so, and it kind of tells you about the game. But it's all written in Japanese, so I wouldn't be able to tell you really what's going on. But the first top card's kind of neat. It's Space Invaders. You can see little Space Invader guys there on the cards. And yeah, so there's a selection of cards in there with instructions on how to play them. And then one more bit that came in was this. This is the Taito 70th anniversary, 35th anniversary of Zuntata. So that means Zuntata's been going with Taito for half of their lifetime as a creator of music soundtracks for their excellent, PS1, Saturn games. Go anything they're making now. They usually seem like Zuntata will have their hand in putting a few tracks on it. So yeah, I think that's exciting, cool stuff. Zuntata's excellent. I actually got a few of their albums that I've collected over the years for specific games. Oh no, it slipped out. Oh well, that'll be fine. And then I'll show you a couple more things that I picked up separate from it. I knew right off the bat that I would need another one of these, so I ordered an additional control pad because this system offers 2-player support, and it hooks up to a TV HDMI. You could play it right off this system if you wanted, or you could hook it up to a TV and do HDMI play right there. So yeah, so I got a second controller to go with it. There looks like there's no difference in the packaging, so they're exactly the same. So yeah, there's that. And then this just showed up today, in which they had about a 3-4 month pre-order window. This is the first game pack for the Egret 2. And this one I was really excited about because it has some really cool titles on there. And we'll go ahead and I'll just get it out because I want to look at the packaging of it. This is how they sent it. This is their packaging for the game. Shipped straight from Amazon Japan, but DVD size case. Shows some screenshots. It's volume 1, so this is really cool to believe that Taito is going to come through and deliver more of their arcade games on SD card and release them on the console. I think that's really cool. This one's gonna have a game called what was the one? Slap Fight, in which Slap Fight's on one of the Genesis Minis, which is funny. So that's kind of been overlapped with another mini console. But this has Puli Rula, which is an interesting Saturn game. So it'll be cool to have the actual arcade version of it, this Puli Rula. And then the other one that I really caught my attention was Lightbringer. This Lightbringer game is another classic beat 'em up dungeon crawler like game for the arcades, and that looked really cool to me. So I was interested in those two instantly. It does have Slap Fight, a shooter, so it adds another shooter to it. Looks like some kind of fighting game. I can't pronounce the name of that, but Cleopatra's Fortune looks kind of interesting. So yeah, these will be a lot of fun to sit down and check out. And Taito, also in this packaging, they included an extra. Ooh, there's a little bending right there, but things happen, I guess. This packaging can't be easy to handle, especially coming all the way from China. But some Taito Station, Volume 2. So that's pretty awesome. It has a magazine. And as you can see, you got the Puli Rula characters there. And yeah, this is cool. Taito Arcade Selection, to be continued. So you know that means they're going to do more, which is exciting. That's really cool. I guess the next stage of this video we'll do is we will do a hardware unboxing of each piece here. So let me get set up here. Stay tuned. Alright, so we got some room here now to work and show you what we got here. So this is the Taito Egret mini control pad. We'll go ahead and open her up here, show you what came bundled in this, or you know how it unpacks. So we slide that out, fold. Really good premium stiff packaging, which is nice. It's got the top here. You open this up, and there's your controller. And then this side's kind of where they tuck the wires in back behind. Right here. It's a nice little styrofoam soft wrap. This controller's, you know, pretty nice. It feels good. Nice little setup. Nice smooth round corners. USB. This is how it feels good. You know, it feels good for a control pad. Not clunky in any way. Yeah, so that's the controller. And then we got the old instruction manual here. They do include some instructions, probably some text specs on stuff there that I cannot read, but it does tell you, you know, nice detailed drawings like they did in old classic retro, you know, games and hardware. So yeah, that's the that is the control pad. Let me get the next one ready and I'll be right back. Alright, so next we have the control stick, which is, you can see that's pretty big. That's a pretty big controller. I mean, it almost reminds me of the distance of like the old Genesis 3-button pad control stick, even like width wise. That's pretty big. So let's open her up. I don't know if there's any compatibilities with these with any other devices yet. I've yet to cross-check anything like that. I don't know if it'd work on the Genesis Mini, you know, Nintendo Mini, stuff like that that have the USB ports. It's kind of funny that all this stuff you think would be compatible, but over the years it seems like they've almost put some kind of encryption to keep their stuff exclusive to their device and not set somebody else up with something cool to put on, you know, their product. So this one's kind of interesting. They put it in one of these like lightweight plastics. I mean, they feel really clean and sterile, which is nice. You know, I like the packaging on this. It feels really clean, sterile, quality. You know, even when packaging, it's funny when they do that. But here we got the control stick. You got right here, there's something that says 4 bottom and then 8. And I believe what that was is directional settings right here. 4 on the bottom, you can set it for 4 or 8. And then right here, you can twist 4 It's set on 8, so it has all 8 directional pads going. There's 4. Oh, I locked it in. Okay, there, that's 8 again. So yeah, if you do it on 4, it sucks it up in there, but that's probably the response of all directions. You know, you got your 3 buttons here. These buttons are good size. I mean, you're not going to miss them with your fingers. Good spacing. I feel the spacing's decent. This thing has some weight to it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's got to be at least a pound. Little knob thing here. You can see the actual inside of this. There. I mean, you're not seeing much, but it looks premium. It don't look like anything cheap. No big gap holes to make you think you're just sitting on a shell of cheap electronics inside. USB, looks like a good amount of USB. So yeah, we're gonna test this out here, and yeah, I like that. That's sleek. You know, I like the logo setting there, Taito Egret 2. You know, it looks good. They even give this a model number, Taito. You know, with a model number. Yeah, this stuff's nice. Good product. So yeah, I would like to pick another one of these up, just to have 2 of each. You know, then you could actually have total 2-player function on any of the games, in which these are arcade games, so most of them are going to have that 2-player function already. But go and look these up. Go and look these up, man. It's amazing how these mini ROM consoles, if they have additional peripherals, going to buy those additional peripherals cost just about half the price of the actual bundle products. It's crazy. You know, like this bundle, I can't remember what it was. It was expensive, but I kind of glanced at these. I mean, you're looking at almost $200 just for a control stick. And as time goes on and less supplies out there, they're just going to go up even more. But you may get lucky, find somebody, you know, trying to get rid of excess stock. I don't know how popular these are. I know Limited, Strictly Limited has a sale going on with this stuff. I don't know if the people are getting their products yet, but I've had this for a year. I ordered it directly from Taito. Well, not a year. It'll be May or March. But anyways, let's move on to the next product. Alright, so next we have the trackball. This surprisingly, already right off the bat, feels lighter than that control stick, but you know, it looks large like the control stick as well. We'll see how it looks. Like I said, I don't think I ever took these things out. Maybe I did, but like I said, I just kind of looked it over. It's kind of interesting because right here it tells you the additional games this includes. You got one called something date, Marrying Date, something like that. Strike Bowling, Birdie King, Arkanov, Revenge of Doe, Plump Pop, Sylveon or something like that. Semeltry. Another Arkanov game returns. Arkanov returns, and then Poochie Carrot, in which I know Poochie Carrot was a PS1 game, and I guess it has pretty good music. I know some of those Taito soundtracks I picked up featured music from that Poochie Carrot on vinyl. Like I should say, on the soundtrack stuff, I collect game vinyls, and I got a few of the collections, the Taito sets. So this is interesting. We got the SD card holder right off the bat for the game. I don't see the game. Might be in the actual Taito. I might have tested this out then. So we got, you know, that nice sterile packaging. Yeah, I've had this out. I just don't remember. It's been a while. So yeah, nice logo display there. This has some resistance. You can hear that little motor in there. Feels like it has some weight when you twist it. You know, you can feel it kind of jerk your finger. The kinetic energy built inside that. That feels good. Then you got this trackball. Ooh, that feels good too. I mean, definitely not the size of a Sega Master System trackball, but we're gonna have to give it a try. Yeah, that's nice. Definitely surprising the weight difference though to the control stick. But yeah, so serial numbered, labeled. Yeah, so I did have this out. I must have put the SD card in the actual Egret Mini. And then we got the instructions here. Mini 2. Kind of just tells you how to set everything up there. Plug it into the back of the Egret. Looks like the games. Some more information. Little dude on the back there. And yeah, so this will be an interesting revisit. As like I said, I must have visited this quickly. I don't think I ever captured any footage of the system or anything. So yeah, we'll move on and we'll get the console out next. Alright, next we got the actual Egret 2 mini unit itself. This is the main station where it has built-in games, and then it does have an SD card slot right here. You can see for future expansions, and like with that trackball, that's an expansion card, SD card, and then I purchased that additional SD card. You can see a game list here. Some of them you might recognize just by quick reading. Ooh, Kadash. That's amazing. I forgot about that. I seen somebody playing Kadash actually the other night, and I started thinking about the Genesis version. I was like, hey, I thought I bought a console that had the actual Kadash arcade on it too, and this was it. So right here it shows you additional peripherals right here. Plenty of promotional information to go with it. There's the bottom, there's the top. Get this thing open here. Boom, boom. Oh, nice little message when you open her up. Taito says thank you for your purchase, which is really cool. That's old school stuff there. Makes me think of I don't know, when they depict old school Japan vending, you know, how they're appreciative, you know, really appreciative of the sales. They're usually pretty proud of their products. There's some paperwork there. We got this at the top, HDMI, which I've had this out. This is I've never had this actually out. This is the glass sleeve for those cards I was telling you about. I haven't even messed with that. I can't read it, and I don't know if that's going to give me a better feeling of the experience or not. Right here we got the power source. This did not include an adapter, unfortunately, that I remember. But it did have the power cable, in which I noticed for a while there, the mini console game, they're pulling that, not releasing a power adapter with it, just a cable. This obviously was, I think, for the HDMI. And then there's another wrapper in there, that's probably for the power cable. So this is the housing, all the cardboard to hold the unit in. Yeah, that was probably for one of those other cables. I don't need that. This, hey, that's interesting. The HDMI actually had covers on it on each end, so your product was fully protected. The actual unit comes out. There's your box with the cardboard holder, a little backing piece for the back of the unit as it sits in there to stay sturdy in its travel. Bottom piece right here. Nothing else in the box. You know, when it comes to some of these retro products, you know, these are the kind of boxes that you want to hold on to. They're nice, vibrant colors. You know, they put some money into showing off this product or designing the product right down to the packaging. So, you know, it's a big deal to offer something of high quality anymore, especially these days. There's that sterile packaging. Nice big bag. This stuff is really sterile and clean. Feels good on the product. Won't scuff it. You don't really feel like it'd rub off on it. It does feel like if it got hot, it might dissolve a little bit, but so keep it cool. I'm gonna put this back in here. We're gonna keep this out so we can explore it next in some video clips. I don't know if I want to mess around with that little plastic marquee. Here's some of the pack-in paperwork. That's the manual. Gave you some kind of like, I believe these are stickers. Yeah, these are a sticker sheet. So that's pretty neat. You can put that on your console, whatever interesting way you want to utilize stickers, in which it's funny, I get these things and I never use the stickers. I feel like I just hold on to them. I mean, if there's ever a sticker craze and they're worth money because they're official printed stickers by Taito, maybe I'll be rich. But so here's the manual, and it's a fold out. It's like not a book, it's a fold out. So you got the manual, that's the back. That's going to be your layouts, USB, controller 1. I don't know if this has been hacked. I think I might have seen some posts that this system has been hacked. But I don't do that. I like to leave my stuff stock. The whole point of this to me was the nostalgia of an actual corporation taking the time to put their works on something they designed. You know, I mean, it's not about my next hack box, you know. I don't, I have ways to do that, and, you know, I'm not going to go destroy the OS of a system I just spent, you know, money on, a decent amount of money. It's got a shield here. I haven't used it. You push this in. This is how you rotate the screen to get Tate mode or whatever, tape mode for your shooters. Nice, easy. Ooh, that controller feels good. This has the option too. The 4/8 on the stick. So you can adjust 4/8 directional on the controller. Nice setup there. Control sticks, buttons. You know, the thing I like about these is they're HDMI compatible. I guess if worse came to worse and I needed to play this somewhere, I could do it like this. But I feel like I would have to be leaning down, you know, to get a good look at the screen, because I like that stuff being right in my face. I like this dual audio channels. Yeah, this is a pretty unit. I mean, it's nice. So yeah, I think we're to a point now. We're going to start switching over, we'll show off what the console looks like powered up, and then we will test out all the games, show off some of the use of the controller and whatnot. So yeah, stick around. So a quick little additional addendum that I missed there was this is the cartridge. This is the SD card. It was in the slot. Pretty cool. Has some cool graphics on it. Let's see if I can get it up close. But yeah. So yeah, it does have a. It did have the SD card game in there as well. Alright, so I thought about it a little bit. I might as well go ahead and unbox this as well, just to add this to the whole experience of what you're going to get with these packages. And like I said, this just came out. This month. It took a couple weeks to get over here from Japan, maybe about 10 days. But there's the back. Like I said, I was showing you the cartridges. It says Egret 2 Mini there, almost like a DVD. Open it up here. There is your SD card. There is, looks like some more of those marquee cards, which is cool because I don't know, they just seem cool. This first card on top's Cleopatra's Fortune. And yeah, I mean, maybe we will go through all these, see what's all in there, see what they look like. There's instructions there, tells you insert SD into the slot. It's got that little dude all over, the little Taito guy. And yeah, so the card, boy, that's really in there. Pops right out. Oh, cool, right behind there. Thank you. See, I mean, that's really nice. They do a nice. That's nice that they do that. Yeah, so this tells you what was in there. SD card, Taito Station Volume 2. So yeah, really cool. I think this product's premium. Definitely not a cheap design. I mean, even these DVD cases, being what they are, I mean, they're you know, nice little hang tab thing there. But yeah, so let's get back to setting up and playing some games. Alright, so it's been a while since I've used this Taito Egret Mini. I've had it boxed up pretty much since I kind of checked it out. It does have a firmware update, so we'll go ahead and take care of that now. I'm just kind of showing you the process. You'll want to go to taito.co.jp and look up Egret 2 Mini. And then you can get to this website. Select on the firmware link. Notice a firmware update. This, I already downloaded the file. I haven't done these steps yet. There's going to be a process to this. You're going to need this specific SD card too. It can't be just any old SD card that says SD on it, or an SDXC card or a SDUC card. Those will not work. It needs to be a SDHC. I think that stands for I don't know, high capacity. And yeah, so get your card out. You're going to need at least 512 megabytes on it. This will run you through the process, so I'll be jumping to that step here next. And yeah, this is something you should do if you get your system is definitely updated. All right, so here is the base console. I just did the firmware update, but this is the base console's games on the
when you buy it, this is the games that'll come on it. You got Space Invaders, Lunar Rescue, Steel Worker, Lupin the Third, Quicks, Pirate Pete, Adventure Canoe, Elevator Action, Chicken Pop. So this is that character who's on all their boxes and promos. So this is their mascot, I guess. Outer Zone, The Fairyland Story, The Legend of Cage, Halley's Comet, Bubble Bobble, Kiki Kai Kai, Scramble Formation, Roston Saga, Kyokyoku Tiger, Rai Mais, Rainbow Islands Extra, The New Zealand Story, Tatsujin, Don Doko Don, Volfeed, Violence Fight, Kadash, Mizubaku Adventure, Gun Frontier, Runark, Hat Trick Hero, The Ninja Kids, Metal Black, Ray Force, Kaiser Knuckle, Darius Gaiden, Bubble Symphony, Elevator Action Returns, Puzzle Bobble 2X, Bubble Memories, Dan Kuga. So yeah, that's a pretty extensive list of games there. Some of these I've never heard of, definitely older than stuff that I would have played. We can dig into the console settings a little more. Take a look at that. You can adjust your volumes. You know, volume 4, 5, 3 is the default. Brightness. I think this is actually for the actual console and it's not hooked up HDMI. This is a real neat feature. I haven't messed around with this yet either, but I'm definitely kind of interested in checking it out. Is you can do wide mode on, you know, make your game wide or narrow, but you can do the turn, HDMI turn, so you can turn it left or right, and basically by doing that you'll basically be doing the tape mode. So let's say you hook this up to a monitor that's on a mount, then you can turn your television on that mount or screen of whatever sort. It'd be kind of cool. Got me thinking a little bit. I got an extra TV, not real big, but it would work. I mean, you could do some tape mode. That'd be pretty cool. Filter. I'm not sure what this filter is. Might be for graphics. Turn that off. Background settings. You got different background music. This is the stock track right here. And then this is the, I must have turned this one on last time I had this open, checking it out. And then C, which is like some kind of symphony. You can turn demos. You know, demos will start playing after so much time. Language, you can adjust to Chinese, Japanese, or English. This is going to be your legal notice, and up there you see the V1.10-71 or 171. That is your firmware. So it does. That's how you make sure that your firmware works. Quite an extensive legal agreement here. Staff credits. It's kind of neat. There's Zantata music. Tatsujin Toll Plan. Toll Plan's actually been letting their stuff get out. Been on a few collections now. So yeah, so there's the settings. Let's go ahead and check out a game or two. Might as well. Let's check out something that we all might know here. Like this is classic elevator action. Legend of Cage. I believe this was an NES game. I've never played it, but we'll give it a shot. See how it says you got the 8-point direction on it on the joystick, and it shows what buttons to use. A, B, C, and I'm actually using the control pad right now. So I'm not using the stick, I'm using the controller, but the controller still has the same option as that. So 8 directions. I'll give it a shot. I've never played it. Taito. Taito Corporation, 1985. Hopefully I did that right. It does have this weird little configuration of buttons. There's a pink one, a blue one, and a white one. Oh man, I got nailed. Darn it. Okay, so to jump, you gotta press up. Oh shoot. What? No way. Must be playing as the other character now. It's interesting that you moved this direction. Oh, nice. Yeah, not ever playing this before. It's pretty interesting, actually. Whoa. It's like you're jumping on springs, though. Pretty loose jumping. Pretty interesting. So you can choose to, go back to the game, save, load, reset, top menu. We'll go back to the top menu. And let's do one more. Let's try, take a look at what Gun Frontier. I mean, these are Sega Saturn games on this. So these are actually, Saturn had the arcade ports. It's pretty interesting to see that these are actually arcade versions.
それはまだ僕が幼かった頃、僕たちは待っていたんだ。
Dude, that's awesome. That is definitely awesome. Okay, so I added a credit. Put the old auto fire on. Oh! Oh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so you get the gist of that. So this is the basic game. So let's move on. I'll show you what the next um, game series that correlates to the trackball controller. We'll get that all hooked up here and move into that. Alright, so we have the trackball controller plugged in now. And these, as well as the trackball SD card that came with the trackball. And we'll take a look at what the game list here is. Which, the interesting thing is, you don't necessarily, like I have the trackball plugged in, you still have to navigate with the control stick. So, Marine Date, Strike Bowling, Birdie King, Arkanoid, Revenge of Doe, Plump Pop, Cyvalion, Camel Tree, Arkanoid Returns, Hoochie Carrot. So let's give a couple of these a try. Let's try. What the heck's Marine Date? It looks interesting. Let's try this. Try this Marine Day now. Marine Day. Guide your octopus from the octopus trap to his waiting girlfriend. Avoiding seahorses, crabs, turtles, and more. 99 varied stages, all packed with love. Alright, so there's controls. Drop in a couple credits. Start button. Whoa. Whoa, I'm getting bounced around. Whoa, whoa. Oh! This is an old game here. The old shark got me. Down, down. Made it. Pretty fluid trackball. Yeah, so this one requires use of the trackball itself. Diagonal. Diagonal. Interesting enough. Let's do one more level. Oh, sorry. Oh, bouncing around here. Kinda interesting as in the trackball controller. Oh, I bounced off something that killed me. Huh, that's an interesting game. Go back to the menu. Trackball's controlling it here. Now I can control it with the trackball. Let's try one that'll use the try the spinner. Let's try some Arkanoid. Drop a couple credits in. Ooh. At least get one of them. I gotta get used to the trackball speed, but it's not bad. May just need broke into. Like I said, I've barely used it. Let's see if we can get a. See if we can get a rollerball. Let's see if the rollerball works. Ooh, they attacked and released. Get them. Not allowing that. Okay, so yeah, you do have to use the roller. And I was just controlling with the roller left hand. Now I'm controlling the roller with right. Ooh, nice. Alright, so there's Arkanoid. So there's a quick look at the trackball controller. Let's hook up the old joystick and check out the last pack that just arrived today. The Taito Egret Memories Volume 1. Alright, so we got the control stick attached. We have inserted our Arcade Memories Volume 1. into the card slot. Take a quick look at the games that are included. We have Great Swordsman. Try to get the date on that one. Show a date. Olgon no Zero. That one I seen on a splash screen though. Taito 1986. Let's see if we can see one on this splash screen. Huh. Nope. It's in Roman numerals. I'm not sure what that means. I'm guessing. What's that? 84? 84 maybe? 86, Slap Fight, 1986. Tyson Poo. Can't quite see the date on that one. I have to get into the game, actually see it. Puli Rula. This was a Saturn game. They got Taito Corp on that one, 1991. Grid Seeker. They got the date flash there, 1990. So that's going to be a shooter of some sort. Reading Fight, 1992. Lightbringer, this is the one I was excited about, honestly. Taito 1993. Looks pretty cool. Might check that one out momentarily here. Gekerindan. That's a 1995 title. A Taito shooter. That's pretty cool to see. I'm not sure if this was released on the Saturn or not. I think it might have been. Might have a different name on the Saturn or something. I'll know if I play it if I've played it before. And we got the Cleopatra's Fortune. And that's a 96. So let's go and check out the Pularula. It's got jump attack. I've never played this. This actually looks semi-fun from what I've seen of it. That music. Little story action. Let's get right down to it. Oh, I just wasted a magic. You gotta realize this was an arcade game, so you gotta wonder. Oh, yeah, I want some. Oh, so you gotta catch him. Catch the animal. back here. Down. Oh. What happened to this fella? Uh-oh. Antagonist. I like the feel of the control stick. Feels good. Feels good. What's up, dude? Uh-oh. Alright, well, I'm not going to spoil too much. Let's move on to the next game. That is Pularula Arcade on the Taito Egret Mini. Alright, so that's Grid Seeker, Lightbringer, Shmup. Man. Let's check out the Shmup. I'll save Lightbringer for another day. Boy, it sure looks like it could have been a Saturn game for sure. Pack so far definitely seems like a good arcade stick pack. Dude, this game is sweet. Definitely expect to see this as a stream. Whole machine. Pretty awesome. I guess that's what I get for not taking the time to check it out. Oh! Opionion. Is able? Got away. Man, this game was incredible. Well, we're going to end it right there. We're not going to spoil this one. This is a cool game. Anyways, my recommendation is if you get a chance to come across one of these Taito Egret minis, pick it up. Pretty nice. Plenty of add-on equipment for it already, and it definitely sounds like they'll at least be supporting this with titles. So if you like what you're seeing here, give a like, subscribe, and check me out on Twitch at Master Welch. Check out my Twitter, Master C Welch. Anyways, have a great day. Thanks for checking out my video, and have a good one, and Happy New Year.